I mentioned much earlier, NBA draft is Thursday. Boston has 14, 20, and 22. And those picks in the first round, nobody expects them to use all three, or at least I don't think most people do. They certainly don't want 3 rookies on next year's team. So if they do use them all, then you're looking at guys that wind up in Maine or draft and stash, that type of thing. But what do you see happening?
Yeah, well, one is if they don't move any of these picks, you're going to see a minimum of at least one draft and stash guy. You can't have 3 rookies when you already have guys like Tatum, Brown, and Robert Williams all still on their rookie deals, and you're having to figure out how to pay all those guys. It just gets really messy beyond just this upcoming season. You can't, teams with that many young players don't generally win very many games. So I think, you're looking at roster spots, still obviously a little bit of a concern in Boston as well. So, but I think what's more likely is you see one of two things. If there's a player, let's say around 12 or 13 sitting there that Ainge is like, all right, this is my guy, I want to move up. We've seen him be aggressive in the draft before. They could package together a couple of, maybe you go 14 and 22 to move up to 12. So that way you get the guy you really want, something along those lines. Or what I could really easily see happening is them take 20 or 22 and trade it down the line for a future first, or a first and a couple of seconds, something like that makes a little more sense as far as how you're balancing out the roster. But I would be stunned if they make all 3 of those draft picks, and even more stunned if they make all 3 of those picks and all 3 of those guys are in training camp come the fall.